me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down. Yeah. What are you doing to me now? You found a way to me somehow.
Right guys, first set down, 12 reps. I'm going to take about a 60-second rest, and then we're going to go straight into the next set. Again, 60-second rest, into the next, 60-second rest, into the next, and then that is the first exercise done. Love that one. Whew.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hit me.
Right guys, first exercise down, 4 sets of the bent over plate rows. Got a really good pump going on in my back at the moment, so my back is now primed for the rest of the workout. So moving on now, we're going to go on to a superset. One of my favorite supersets. You'll see how it goes. It's good, gets that back super pumped, again primed for the exercise after that. So let's get straight into the next one. All right guys, so moving on to the next exercise, we've got the superset. So I've got my pull-up bar up there, and I've got my resistance bands attached to it for my straight arm pull down. So as soon as I jump down from the bar, I'm going to grab onto the handles, take a couple of steps back, and then I'm going to really focus on bringing my hands down to almost to my backside, keeping my arms as straight as possible, focusing the squeeze onto the lats. Going to get an insane pump out of it. It's going to be quite hard, but just focus on those quality contractions and getting those quality reps in. Let's get straight into it. Let's go.
Lady took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down, 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 down. She makes me crazy. Never promise anything but maybe.
So there we go guys, first round of the superset. 10 pull-ups followed by 10 straight arm pull downs. Can start to feel it already. Feel like my back's getting super wide. Again, 60 to 90-second rest, followed by another 3 rounds.
Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? There's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling.
Right, that's the superset done. So we're going to take about a minute rest now. 60 seconds to 90 seconds is about right for training for hypertrophy, which is growth. So I'm going to take some water. I'm going to stretch out my back a little bit, and then we're going to move on to some single arm dumbbell rows, which is one of the best exercises you can do in my opinion, for me anyway. My activation in my lats is really high for that. So we're going to do that. Can't wait. Let's go. Right guys, so moving on to the third exercise of the pull session, we're going to be doing single arm dumbbell rows. Now I'm going to put my belt back on for this because obviously I'm bent over, I'm hinged at the hips, putting pressure on my lower back, and this is just going to give me that extra bit of support. Again, you don't need it, but if you're having problems with your lower back, definitely worth doing it, or reduce the weight considerably, or don't do this exercise at all. So that's going to help me a little bit. Now, watch my form on this, okay? I'm keeping my back super straight, okay? That's gonna help take pressure off my lower back. And I'm getting a full stretch in my arm, okay? I'm not holding my arm at an angle. I'm getting a full stretch in my lat, okay? And then I'm gonna contract, and then I'm gonna squeeze my arm all the way up. I'm gonna drive with my elbow to get that quality contraction into my lat. That is very important. If you're not feeling that contraction and that squeeze, you need to change your form, change your way of doing the exercise until you feel it. Otherwise it's going to render useless. You're just going to be moving heavy ass weights and putting pressure on your shoulders and your back, and just get yourself injured. So definitely make sure that you're feeling that squeeze. That mind muscle connection is huge when it comes to hypertrophy work, so make sure you're doing that. So let's get straight into the first set. Then we're gonna swap over to the next arm. First set down on the single arm dumbbell rows. Love that exercise. Yeah, just a pain in the ass having to mess around with adjusting those weights, but all hail the gym. Please let those gyms open soon, please.
Lady, took me down to where I've been lately.
So, notice there that I'm almost rowing. It's almost like, but I'm driving with my elbow. Really good tip. You're gonna definitely feel that contraction more doing that. Second set down, 2 more to go. Feels good. All right, guys, let's get this last set down. I've just done a third set there, but I didn't film it. But I'm gonna film this last one. So we've done 3 sets, so 4 sets in total of 12 reps, focusing on squeeze, contraction, and a good stretch. So make sure that you're incorporating those 3 things into this exercise if you're doing it at home or in the gym. So last set, let's make it count. 12 reps either side, then we're going to take another 60 to 90 second rest, and then we're going to go over to some slow tempo seated on the bench resistance band rows. Really good to get that squeeze and get that blood pumping into the back. So let's do it.
Tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling.
There we go, guys. Let's rest for 60 seconds to 90 seconds, and then we'll set up the bench for the next exercise. Feels good. Right, guys, ready for the next exercise. Now, you can see I've set up my bench here. Now, look down here. I've got a loop on the floor. Now, I bought this from a hardware store. It's quite solid. I've bolted it into the ground. It's not going anywhere. So that is basically my anchor point. So I can use that for different exercises, bicep curls, stuff like that, anything overhead. Got my bench set up there. Now I'm going to sit on the bench. Now I can use my feet on the end of the bench to hold myself in position, and just as I would a row in the gym, I can now pull these towards my body. Now I've got nearly every color in the rainbow there, but because my back is quite strong, my back is probably one of my strongest muscle groups. So that's why, you know, that looks like there's quite a lot there, but that's what I'm doing. So we're going for 15 reps, slow tempo, 4, 0, 1, 0. That means 4-second eccentric negative part of the movement, so on the way down. So I'm going to film this for you guys. Check out, it's really good. Get that blood pumping in the back. Let's do it. So there you go, guys. Set number 1. You get a really good squeeze and a really good pump on that. It feels like my back is just full of blood at the moment. So that's definitely what you want to achieve. Focusing on that 4-second negative part of the movement, the eccentric portion of the movement. Another 3 sets to go. Then that's back done. Then we move on to our superset for our rear delts. Then some biceps. Right, okay guys, so we've got the superset, the last superset here for this workout. We're going to be doing some bent over rear delt flies with some nice light dumbbells. They're only small muscles, so we just need to be focusing on reps, quality contractions, okay? We don't need to be pounding it with as heavy weight as we possibly can, just focusing on that quality form and contraction. Then we're going to superset that with the suspension trainer. Going to be at a nice low incline, keeping our elbows nice and high, keeping our elbows nice and high and pulling ourselves up, focusing on the rear delt. So let's get straight into it. 4 sets, 12 reps. Alright guys, so that's the second round of the superset done. We've got 2 more to go. Feeling super pumped in my rear delts and the whole of my back now, so it's feeling really good. Alright guys, so that is the back and rear delt portion of this pull workout done, feels really good, got a really nice pump on. No, that was a really good workout. So now we're gonna focus on biceps. Remember, we've got 3 exercises, 3 sets per exercise. It's a small amount because I'm gonna be training them again in 2 days' time. So don't need to be overloading them too much. Focusing on quality contractions, just like every other exercise I have showed you, to get the best out of your home workouts or workouts in general. So let's start with the first bicep exercise, standing bicep dumbbell curl. Really nice quality squeezes, guys. Let's get it done.
You found a way to me somehow. Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling?
So there, guys, is the first set of bicep dumbbell curls, alternating bicep dumbbell curls. Now, don't know if you could notice on that video, but as I was curling the dumbbell, I'm trying to point my little finger to the sky. I'm trying to twist my hand slightly so my palm is going outwards. What that's going to do is, you can actually see as I twist my arm, my bicep is getting a little bit more of a contraction as I try and twist my arm outwards. So really good tip if you're struggling to get a good squeeze in your bicep, just give that a little try. Just as you curl up, try and twist your forearm outwards, pointing your little finger to the sky. It's just gonna get that extra bit of squeeze into your bicep. Really good tip to try at home. Second set going down, let's do it.
You want me, tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling.
So next bicep exercise, we're doing hammer curls on the knees. Again, we've got 3 sets of 12, 10, 10. And then we move on to our concentration curls, which is gonna be a good one. So let's start getting these hammer curls down. First set, 12 reps.
Lady took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down, 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 down. She makes me crazy.
Right, guys, now watch what I'm doing. This is the last bicep exercise. It's a concentration curl. It's an adaptation of a concentration curl. So I've got the bench set up the same way that I had my resistance band row on. So I've got my anchor on the floor, I've got 2 resistance bands with the handles attached to it, and I've got my bench set back so I can get some nice tension on the resistance band. So I'm going to do a bicep curl like the following. I'm going to sit on the bench, I'm going to grab the bands, get some tension on the resistance bands, and I'm going to put my elbows on my knees, keeping my back nice and straight. Right, full extension in the bicep, and I'm just going to curl and hold it for a second, get a really good squeeze.
Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Lady.
So there you go, guys, that's set number 1, getting a good pump on. So we've got 2 more sets of that, and then that is our workout finito. So there we go, guys, there is the pull workout for you. Hope you're able to try that one at home. This is my pull workout that I'm doing at the moment. It's an awesome workout that you're still able to make progress whilst you're at home. So there's no excuse that you can't do the same. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please comment below and let me know what you guys think. I'm always keen to hear your thoughts if this is the kind of content that you guys like to see, because this is for you at the end of the day to help you guys progress whilst you're at home. So if you enjoyed it, hit like, comment below, let me know what you think, and definitely hit that big subscribe button so you can get this kind of video straight to your inbox. Alternatively, you can head over to my Instagram at Coach Taylor Fit if you want to see more photographic or fitness related content on the daily. So guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.